Hi everyone, welcome to today's session. So, before starting the session, there is just a disclaimer for you. So, keep log into the system. Okay, sorry, keep log into the website. This is the website I believe I have already told you lot of time that we are having this new learning website for learning. So here actually we are planning for a lot of free webinars we are planning. Okay, so one webinar is there. So currently there are two webinars have been scheduled for today, but by the time this class will be uploaded, I believe both of the webinars will be finished. So just try to log in over here. So login is a free thing. So you can just log in and you will be getting the notification while we are having some webinars or having some digital products over here. Okay, you will be getting the information. Okay, so these are mostly free of cost. Okay, so you can get the documents from here and you can attend some free sessions, free webinar sessions. You can attend it here and you can ask your question. This will be some interactive sessions will be there. So just log in here. Okay, how you can find this one? So you can go to our YouTube channel. So here you can see this is the website link, or you can get the website link in every video description. You will be getting the link. Okay, learning website, under the learning website you will be getting the link. Okay, so that's it for the announcement. Okay, so today we are going to see a topic of online server and offline server. I get a lot of question that what is an online server, what is an offline server, which one to select. I believe I have already uploaded a class a long time before on the online server and offline server, which one to select. But right now I'm getting a lot of questions. So that's why just to clarify you, so we will discuss today what is an online server and what is an offline server and what are the differences are there, which one you should select. Okay. So let's go to the screen. So first thing, online server is a kind of, let's say, both of the things you can practice. Okay, if you are learning SAP, let's say any functional modules or any technical modules, you can practice on online or offline. So online means for which we need the internet connection. Offline mode means for which we don't need the internet connection. Okay, this is the basic thing. Okay, so now the first point is you can use any of the server. Let's say ECC version, if you want to practice, you can practice on online server. You can practice, if you want to practice the S4 HANA version also, you can practice this online. Okay, if we say about the offline version, only ECC version is available. Right now there are no S4 HANA offline servers are available. Okay, that is not available. So only offline means it is a ECC server. So what is a ECC server? What is a S4 HANA server? You guys all already know it. If you don't know it, you can comment in the comment section. Then we will discuss what is a ECC and what is a S4 HANA. We have discussed it a lot of time. What is a ECC S4 HANA? So we can, you already know. Okay, so now for online mode there will be less storage space is needed. Okay, let's say if you are having a laptop and in the laptop you are having let's say 10 GB, 15 GB, or let's say 100 GB of storage space, so you can go for the online server. Okay, and for offline server, because for the offline server you need to store the database also. So that database file is almost, it is around 200 GB. So basically you need to have a 300 GB of available space in your laptop. If you are going for an online server, online practice server, minimum 300 GB of available storage is required. Okay, now next question you might have in your mind, or you might ask that can we use the external hard disks for this offline server? The answer is yes, you can use it for offline server for an external hard disk, but there are certain limitations are there. Okay, so basically you will be facing little bit data related issues will be there. You will be facing little bit lower speed you will be facing, because the data will be stored in the external hard disk, and it will system will take time to read the data and find the data and store the data. So that's why it will be little bit of, let's say, little bit more time than the normal if you are using it in your laptop storage. So it will be little bit faster than if you are using it on a external hard disk. And in if you are using a external hard disk, every time you are using, you need to use SAP, you have to cable your external hard disk and you can use it. Okay, that is basically the thing. If you want to use it under external hard disk also you can use, but there are certain limitations or challenges are there. Okay, now online server, as we have discussed, you need to have the internet access in order to operate this one, and there will be no internet will be required for the offline server. Okay, now for online server, someone is maintaining the, let's say, server and database, everything. Someone is keeping it, someone is, let's say, running it for 24 by 7. So for that one, they will be taking a monthly rental. So monthly rental will be starting from 300 to 1000 rupees. Okay, it depends on the server. Let's say if you are taking ECC, you will be getting it under 300 to 500 rupees. It's a nominal charge. And for S4 HANA, you will be getting for 1 month, it is around 800 to 1000 rupees. That much of range it will take. Okay, around 3 months, it will be costing you around 2000 to 2500 for S4 HANA, 1000 rupees for ECC 3 months. Okay, this is a 3 month period. Normally, everyone takes a 3 month, everyone provides a 3 month subscription. Okay, 3 month subscription is basically it is beneficial for you also and for the server provider also. Now, for the offline, you have to pay one time fees only for the, like, all the softwares, like you need to have the database, you need to have the GUI to perform, you need to have a, let's say, VMware. So for all of these things you need to pay one time installation charges, that is it's cost around 800 to 1500 based on the versions, based on the how you are going to use it. So based on that you will be having different kind of let's say payment charges here. Okay, and this you have to only pay one time. Once someone is installing it, you have to pay it. Okay, and let's say if you have deleting it, if you are deleting it and again you want to install it, again you have to pay that charges. Okay, but here if you are, let's say, deleting the SAP software, then again you are installing the same thing, you can use it. Okay, because it is not installed to your system, it is a server for which you are going to access it, so that's why you can use it directly. Okay, so no need of reinstalling. So next one is more practice difficulties. What do we mean by practice difficulties? Online server, many people will use it. Okay, so many people will use this one. So let's say everyone has their own configuration, own settings, own things. They will be testing, they will be trying. So there will be a lot of modification will be there. You will not get a standard server. Okay, will when we say about a standard, you will not able to see a standard server. So in 2 to 5 minutes we'll be going to the system and we'll be seeing those kind of things. Okay, so basically more practice difficulty. So let's say someone has deleted some of the configuration, you'll be getting an error on that one. Let's say someone is deleting your data, so you'll be getting an difficulty on that one. So that is basically many people are using. If you are taking an offline server, then less practice difficulties. Your server you are maintaining, you are saving the data. Let's say you are deleting something, then you will be facing the problem, or else you will be getting a standard server where you can practice. Okay, now, the last thing here in the online server, as the many people are using the data. So when we store some data, it will consume some space, right? So for that one, there will be storage issue will be there. So everyone is not having a storage space of a very large storage space or server, right? So they will be, the server provider will be refreshing this from time to time. Some people they refresh it in 15 days also, some people they refresh it in 1 month or 2 month also, based on their capacity. And if this is getting for higher period, let's say someone is refreshing at a 3 month or 5 month, they might charge you higher price. Okay, if someone is charging you lower price, let's say 800 or 700, if they are charging you, so might be they will be let's say refreshing the data in 15 days. Okay, in that case your data will be deleted. Okay, and also while you are creating some of the data, let's say you have created an organization structure, you have created some configuration in the SAP. So let's say tomorrow someone new people come and he finds that this what is this configuration, who have created, I don't have an idea, so I'll delete this one. Okay, it's a because a lot of people will use that one, so they will be deleting it. Okay, so that is basically the difficulty in the online server. So if you are practicing, then uh, let's say it will be better to go for a offline mode if you are having a space constant, not having a space constant. If you are having a 300 GB of open storage space, you can take the offline server, you can use it, let's say 5 months, 6 months, interrupted, you can use it. Okay, without any disturbances, you can use it. So there will be less, let's say errors and issues will be there. Whatever issues you can find, you can solve it through, let's say, just Google it for the solution and you can be able to solve it. But in the online server, definitely you will be facing these kind of issues. But if you are having less storage space, let's say less than 300 GB space is there, so definitely you have to go for the online server. Okay, so online server is also there is certain, let's say you don't have to keep the storage space, so 300 GB or 200 GB of storage space is not required for here. So that is also a good thing. So it is not like 300 GB. Once you are, let's say, storing the data, it will be keep on growing. Okay, so that you don't have to manage in case of online server. So and for online server also you have to pay. Like if you are taking this for a 6 months, it will cost you around 800 to 1500. If you are taking this for a 6 month, then it will cost you around 800 to 2000 or 3000. It will cost you. Okay, let's say if we say about the minimum thing, we'll consider about this one, not on the 1000 because it is a S4 HANA. So basically for this one, let's say 300 to 500 someone is charging, and let's say 500 into, if I say about the 6 months, so it will be costing you around 3000, right? So it will be on average, if you take a 6 months, then it will cost you around 2000, 2500 or something like it will cost you. But here you can try it with 800 to 1500. So 1500 is the maximum amount, no one charges that one. So maximum is 800 to 1200 we can say. So 800 to 1200 you can use it for a lifetime. Okay, so 1 year, 2 years, 6 months, until you are deleting this or your some files are missing, till that one you can use it. Okay, so this is basically the difference. Now in the system we can see or we can understand what is a like offline and online server. So here you can see this is a SAP logon, and here both types of servers are there. So here you can see this is a online server and this is a offline server. Okay, so I can use both of them in the internet mode. Okay, so here if I go to this offline server, so you can see everything, most of the things are same only. Okay, so if I go here and put my name, and okay, this is a offline server. You know, this will take some time. Okay, so now you can see this is the offline server, and here if I go again, this is a online server. Okay, okay, sometimes this issue also happen if your like the network is not reachable, then you will be getting the error for the offline server also. Okay, so now let's go here. Okay, so now here let's say not this one. So you need to see for the password. Okay, so here you can see this is pretty fast. Okay, but here if we see the details, most of the things are same. Only for the side there will be little bit of, let's say, business partner concept, material ledger concept is there. So you can definitely you can practice those things in the ECC side also, but it is not suggested to practice on the ECC side, but it is better to use it in the S4 HANA side. Okay, so basically, so what is about the standard? Okay, so let's say if we are going to, okay, we'll go to MM01. Okay, if I go to MM01, Here, if I go to see what is the industry sector, what is the material type, so here you can see a lot of material type has been created. So I don't know which is a standard, which is customized one, I don't know. Okay, and also if someone is changing, they will be also changing the properties. Okay, so material type properties also they're going to change it. Industry sector also same. So someone is creating, they will be changing the property. But if I go to the offline server, this is my offline server and I go to mm01. Okay. So here industry sector also you can see I have created a couple of industry sector. Let's say it is a ITC paper or Nissan, or let's say this steel. I have created this one. Okay. Otherwise Tata Motors I have created this one. Otherwise everything you can say these are the standard aerospace and defense, beverage, chemical industry, food and products. So this is a standard one. Okay. You can see the standard, what is the standard settings are there for industry sector, so you can see everything. Okay, so material type also you can see these are additional apparel, so these are the standard material types are there. Okay, what is available over there. If I say about the custom, I have created this raw material Reliance, raw material ITC, raw material for ITC, but here if you are start using it for the first time, you will be only having this raw material. Okay, so and you can configure as per the raw material type, you can configure your new material type. Okay, but basically system and the data will be on the standard mode. Okay, so this is one example. Okay, there are a lot of other examples are there. The video will be keep on long, so if you see about all of the scenario. Okay, so this is all about your online server and offline server. Okay, so last thing, if anyone needs a online or offline server, how they can get it? Okay, so for offline server, you can ping me. For online server also, you can ping me if I have some contact. I have some contact. I will be giving you their number. You can just connect with them and you can get your online server also. Okay, so that's it for today. We will be meeting up again on the next class. Till then, bye bye and take care.